Welcome everyone to the Avengers podcast, where we talk Marvel, DC, Star Wars, and more. I'm your host Torn, and with me is my co-host Peyton.
Yo, what is going on?
Oh, just chilling, man. Just chilling.
Just chilling. You have a good 2022 because this is coming out in the new year and recording this on New Year's Eve. So
Yeah, 2022 was lots of fun. Kind of weird at times, but I'm looking forward to 2023.
hell yeah!
Hey,
What the fuck?
Whoa.
I just flew in from Oklahoma, and boy, are my arms tired.
Oh well.
Hi,
Oh hi.
Hi.
Well, what's your name?
it's resident James Cameron hater, Will.
Oh, I love James Cameron haters.
Oh, yes, and I love y'all.
Amazing.
Hi.
What are you doing here?
Well, I have nowhere else to stay, so I figured I would just break into y'all's office where you record, because this is a very high budget, big money program.
It is.
And just kick my feet up, make myself at home, stay here for the foreseeable future. I don't know. I mean, not pay rent.
Well, I guess you can hang around. That's
Yeah.
Torn. Did you good with that?
Yeah, I'm fine. Fine with that.
Okay.
Well, all right then. Well, it's settled. Okay, I guess Will's here now.
Yeah, for real. I'm so excited though. For real, I'm actually really excited to be a part of the podcast. Slay.
Yes,
Slay.
we've been teasing the big change for, well, I guess it's a few weeks now because we took a week break. But yes, Will is joining us on the podcast forever until he dies.
Forever. And no, I'm gonna stay, and even if they don't want to do it in 2024, that'll still be here. We're gonna have a podcast dedicated to Sonic 3.
Yes, the Sonic,
God.
Sonic podcast.
Yes.
The Hedgehogs.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so everyone welcome Will to the podcast. Our two listeners, welcome him. Be like, hey, it's Will. I remember him from those two other episodes, I guess.
Yeah. I'm blushing. If you remember me, hi. Hi.
So now we're here. All right. Who gives a shit? Moving on with the episode. What y'all watched during the, our little break, during Christmas, during all this time? Because I watched a bunch of shit. I don't know about y'all.
I didn't watch that much stuff.
Man, you so lacking.
I know.
I watched so much shit. I watched Guillermo del Toro's new Pinocchio movie, and let me tell you, it was both exactly what I was expecting and not what I was expecting. This was a little bit of a darker take, but it was still full of wonder and whatnot. And it's stop motion, and it's purdy and all that, but it was also like a bunch of shit in there. I'm like, is this for kids? Is this with this is this for kids? And it is, but it isn't. I don't know how to explain it, but basically, it's good. It's Pinocchio.
I mean, it's Guillermo del Toro.
Yeah.
That's one of those things. It's like, I never had any doubts it would be good. I still need to see it too, but
Yeah, I need to see that as well.
I've been watching Sonic Prime, which is the new show on Netflix, and it's
Boom better.
actually Sonic Boom is amazing. I actually really love that show. I know a lot of people. This is probably a hot take for Sonic fans. I love Sonic Boom. I think it's so funny.
That's an
genuinely.
unpopular opinion.
Yeah,
Really?
It is. Yeah,
The only Sonic clips I see is of Boom.
No, so here's the thing. Okay, it's weird. There's like an enlightened part of the fan base that it's a lot of division in the Sonic fan base. You'd be surprised, but like the era Boom came out in was like the worst era of Sonic ever, because the Boom game was so bad. It was supposed to be like a rebranding. That's why everyone has new designs. And it was going to be all new gameplay, and it just bombed.
Oh, is that why
The
it's
show
only
came
2
out around the
seasons?
same time. Yeah, exactly. It's honestly, the show lasted longer than I think anyone really expected it to. And I think that's to its credit, because it's really funny. But half the fandom, they just haven't seen it, and they just think it's bad, or they have seen it and they're just not fun, so they just hate it. But the other half, I guess it's not. I don't know. I think it's still I think it's less likely you'll run across a Sonic fan who enjoys the Boom Show than otherwise. But I've been watching Prime, and it's really good, and the animation is really nice. The voice acting is great, and they actually wrote Shadow properly, which is crazy. There's been like a weird kind of a Sega has a writing mandate for Shadow. It's where they can't really make him anything more than a two-dimensional character, which is infuriating and makes no sense and is confusing when you hear it. But like, he's meant to be a watered-down, edgy antagonist now, but he's not in the show, which is good. And I also, more importantly, probably, I rewatched Mandalorian, and that's big for me. I've always liked it, but I for the longest time I thought that it was substanceless, fan service. Every original idea had to be brought forward with an unoriginal one, or one that was borrowed from the OT or from whatever. And like, I don't understand why I thought that. It's so very it's so surface level. Like, I guess whenever I first watched it, I was being kind of contrarian, maybe. I don't know, but I sat with it for like a couple weeks, and really thought about it. And I'm like, well, is this like a confirmation bias thing, or is this like, do I really like it, like love it now? And it was like genuinely, legitimately moving. And a lot of the behind the scenes stuff solidified that for me as like, it's a masterpiece. I genuinely think it is. I think it's like, it's so good. And I can't believe I didn't register with me. And now I guess I'm happy to report that I live in a world where the only bad Disney Plus show of Star Wars is Boba Fett, and not more. Well, I guess I never thought Mando was bad, but I used to put it down there with Boba Fett for sure. Not anymore.
Good thing you came around.
It's true. It is crazy.
I watched Barbarian, which I never thought I would, because I literally talked about it, I don't know, a few weeks ago now. I'd be like, I'm not going to watch Barbarian. But I watched Barbarian. Pretty good. It was pretty good. Not as much horror as I thought it would be. There was a lot of comedic elements that I wasn't expecting and really enjoyed. Torrin talked about this one, so I'm not going to go too much into it. But like, Justin Long was hilarious. I guess like sort of first half protagonist was like, it's like it's a horror thriller movie. So like, the characters are going to be kind of dumb, but she was like actually smart-ish.
Like, yeah, she was smart, yeah.
So yeah,
I fucking love Barbarian. Like, I'm actually like, I still am mad at myself for not seeing it in theaters and seeing it sooner. Just because like the producers made The Grudge and The Ring, and I love those movies. But overall, I love Justin Long. Like, he knows his stuff when it comes to like horror and like movies in general. So like, seeing him in the movie was like a treat. Because I never expected him to be in the movie. But yeah, I really love that movie a lot. We watched Home Alone 1 and 2 for Christmas.
Good.
And I forgot how much Kevin was brutalized in those fucking films. So especially in the first one too. Like, Mans is like an outcast, and like his family is fucking dickheads. But yeah, those are classics for sure.
Yeah, I like that Donald Trump is in one.
Yeah, Donald Trump is in the second one as a cameo. Then I saw Ninja Assassin, and it's a fine movie. It's solid. The blood is something that I had criticism of, because like, it's like so fake, which is like obvious, but like, there's other movies that like can make blood look real. And then I rewatched Bullet Train the other day. And that was fucking amazing. I love Bullet Train so much. Stacked cast, great fucking, great visuals, solid action. Story was fine, but overall, it was a really enjoyable movie.
I saw Zoolander.
I love that movie. I love that movie.
Yeah, so obviously there's a Zoolander craze going on TikTok right now. It's a meme. So I was like, you know what? I'll watch Zoolander. I've never seen Zoolander before. I'd always seen clips because when it came out like 2001. So I finally watched it. It's pretty good.
Dude, no way. The way that movie opens is still one of the funniest things I've ever seen in a movie, where they're at the gas station and they're playing in the gas.
Oh yeah.
And he lights a cigarette. It's so good. It's so funny. I watched that when I was a kid. My dad put me onto those movies. And the second movie sucks. Zoolander 2 is not good. There's a second one, in case you didn't know. It's not good. But and I saw that in theaters. But the first one is a classic. So good. I think it's so funny that like it's made a recent like resurgence. And like a lot of my friends are seeing it for the first time. And that's just awesome. Hopefully it happens with MacGruber too. So
oh yeah,
everyone can watch MacGruber.
Wasn't there a series or something?
And it's hilarious. Yeah. But the movie is, yeah. Oh, the series came out like last year,
yeah,
or like this year, yeah. And the it's awesome. It was a huge surprise. I didn't think it was big enough for like every one of the cast members to come back, but like Kristen Wiig came back. Like Will Forte is so funny. But the original movie of MacGruber it was in my top 10 movies for a really long time. Until this year, actually.
Zoolander sucked. Anyway, I also watched...
You little bitch.
I also watched Over the Garden Wall, which I've only heard praise about. And I never got around to it. I knew it was just like basically a movie. I think it's about like an hour 45 or something like that. So I watched Over the Garden Wall finally after I don't know how long it's been out. It's so delightful.
Did you cry?
No, I didn't. It reminded me a lot of Infinity Train, actually, as far as like just sort of like each episode is almost like a moral, and you run into completely like different characters and different situations as you explore this seemingly infinite woods, I guess. So in that sense, it reminded me a lot of Infinity Train, which Infinity Train is just incredible. Unfortunately, you can't watch it on HBO Max because they fucking removed it. Anyway.
I think you mean Infinity War.
No.
Yeah, I don't know what the hell he's talking about, because Infinity Train is it's one of the worst things I've ever seen.
Shut your mouth.
Oh,
I'll kill you.
Oh my God. I can't believe you. I'm not kidding. It's terrible. It's drivel. It should have been called Infinity Skateboard. That would have been cooler at least. The Ohio memes are not funny.
The Ohio memes? Oh yeah.
Sounds like an Ohio resident would say.
Dude,
that joke has been like driven to the ground.
Dude. I mean, I think people who do the Ohio thing are NPCs now.
They are NPCs.
Speaking of NPCs, our first piece of news. I'm just kidding. I have no fucking idea what's going on here.
Well, I got two more things I watched because I was just on a roll. I also watched Glass Onion.
Oh yes,
which was just fantastic. It was, in my opinion, it was just ever so slightly worse than the first one, but like not by much. It was still fantastic. The only thing I think I honestly thought, like, because the Knives Out movies, both Knives Out and Glass Onion, they're less whodunits and more how did they do it. Like the fun of those movies is the journey and sort of figuring out what they did rather than, because I feel like in both movies that whoever the killer is really obvious. And so the fun is, how did they do it? And also rewatching it back to see all the clues, because Ryan Johnson, just the way he makes it so blatantly obvious, but you also miss so much, and it's always a blast. But so I thought the actual journey in Glass Onion was better, because in the first one you follow Ana de Armas's character, which is great, but in this one you're more seeing everything that happens through the eyes of Benoit Blanc, Daniel Craig's character. So that was an interesting perspective shift. So seeing everything through his eyes was really interesting, and I thought arguably better than the first one. But ultimately, where these movies sort of really, like, the make or break is the ending, and I feel like the ending fell a little bit flatter than the first one, unfortunately. So it was still fantastic, but not as good as the first one.
Yeah, I just cannot wait to disagree with you.
It's definitely not as good as Now You See Me 1 and 2, especially 2.
That's facts.
I'm just kidding. Those movies suck.
No, they fucking
I'm
don't.
sorry.
Bro. Daniel Radcliffe in the second one. I unironically really liked the first one. The second one, I was like, eh.
Yeah, I thought the first one was fine. I wanted to see the Weird Al movie. I heard nothing but good things.
It's so good. It's so fun. It's ridiculous.
Oh.
It's great.
I love that Weird Al is in it too.
Yeah, he is.
Actually,
it didn't click for me. It was Weird Al. I was like, this guy looks really familiar.
his boy. It's like in the trailer. He's in the trailer. I'm like, that's Weird Al. I'm like, that's Weird Al.
I don't think I watched the trailer. I think I was just like, Weird Al movie? I'm sold.
I can't believe that. Wait, real quick before we move on to the next thing you watched. I was watching, do you guys know who Izzy's is on YouTube?
No.
She's this Australian Garfield loving, like, video essayist. She's so cool. But she made a video about, like, bronies and, like, all the crazy stuff they've done. And one thing she brought up, and it's the only like, I'm not a brony, I promise. Okay, so this is how I know this information. That setup was important. Weird Al plays a pony in My Little Pony. That's basically just like his like pony sona is what bronies call it. And like in the last episode, he marries the pink one. Like the pink one is married to and has children with the Weird Al pony. I think it's Pinkie Pie is the name of the pony, I think. Isn't that crazy? That Weird Al canonically had sex with a pony from My Little Pony and had lovely, lovely children.
I didn't even think about that.
He clops.
Oh, Jesus. I could have gone my whole life without that information.
It's very important. They ended on that note. That was the finale.
Excuse me?
Yes, that was the finale of the show. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's awesome.
Well, I also watched Babylon, the new film by Damien Chazelle.
I heard it was not that great.
Director of one of the best films of all time, Whiplash, and the film better than The Godfather, La La Land. So this movie is getting very mixed reviews. I think it's at like a 56 or maybe even lower than that, 54 or something on Rotten Tomatoes, and the audience score is about the same. It's so I watched it and I completely understand why it's like that. I saw I'm gonna credit Jay Stoops for this because I saw her say it. She said Babylon is like Babylon is like the Spider-Man No Way Home for film nerds. And watching it, I completely understand what she means. To sort of explain it without spoiling it, it sort of follows the history of film. And that aspect of it, I really, really loved. The characters you follow, I also think are really, really interesting. Brad Pitt does a great job. I really liked his character. Margot Robbie is always great in everything. And then the new guy, I don't remember his name. Hold on. I don't want to just ignore the man.
Tobey Maguire.
Tobey Maguire. Yes. No, Diego Calva, he was fantastic. But yes, Tobey Maguire. I do want to talk about Tobey Maguire. It sort of follows each of their rise and falls in Hollywood. And I thought that aspect of it was great. But where this movie, and where I understand where the mixed reviews come from, it's a lot. It's long. It is just from beginning to end, just batshit crazy all the way through. There's like no time to breathe. And this movie, and you'll see it online, it's very much love it or hate it. It's either this is one of the best films of the year, or this movie was shit. And usually I hate like oh, there's like no middle ground anymore. But in this movie's case, I completely understand. And even I'm like, because I enjoyed it, it kept me entertained all the way through. But I was like, did I enjoy the experience, or was it just an experience? Because also what I liked about it was that it felt it didn't romanticize Hollywood. It didn't. It showed the really shit sides, and it showed also the beauty that come out of the shit, like the diamond in the rough sort of thing. So like that was cool. And Tobey Maguire was in it, so that was cool. Tobey Maguire was like, his performance, he was like the Joker had a baby with Pee Wee Herman. It was more Pee Wee Herman than anything, but he's like
in the trailer. He looked nasty.
Yeah, he's like a drug crazed Pee Wee Herman lunatic. it's interesting. And at first I was like, okay, this is fun. And then where his character sort of leads from there was certainly not what I expected, but also maybe exactly what you could expect. I don't know how to explain. This movie's hard to explain. But he's also not as in it as much as maybe the trailer implies, or as much as I like or wanted him to be. I think he might have like 5 minutes of screen time out of like the 3 hour and 10 minute movie. But
I thought it was a sequel to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood when I first saw the trailer, because Margot Robbie and Brad Pitt were in it.
Yeah.
And it was like a period piece. And I'm like, oh.
It's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood and The Wolf of Wall Street in one movie. That's what it is. I would recommend this to people that enjoy film on a technical level. I would recommend this to people who love film. If I would never recommend this to someone who goes to the movies for Avatar and Transformers, you know. But for someone like, I genuinely think Torn would love this.
Probably.
So I
give
think
it a look then.
I think I gave it a 7.5 because I liked it, but it's a lot, and it's also like the drug craze, like the whole party bit in the trailers. That's like the first 15 to 20 minutes of the movie, and then it sort of shoots off from there. But my God, those first 15, 20 minutes, I was like, what the fuck am I watching? Both in a good and bad way. I don't know how. I don't know how to explain it. It was something else. All right, well, I think it's time to move on to the news of the week. You should have said up top that, there's time codes and shit in the description of the show notes. But, it's fine. You should know that by now. This is episode fucking like 60, I think. So, yeah, let's go on to the news of the week. This is according to Bespin Bulletin. It's rumored that Mary Elizabeth Winstead is playing Hera Syndulla in the Ahsoka series.
Amazing.
Yeah, that is so fine. So fine.
What a fantastic choice. I mean, Hera Syndulla, Torn knows nothing about that. He hasn't seen Rebels because he's slacking.
Huh?
No, I haven't seen.
Don't watch Star Wars.
I mean, every now and then. I haven't finished Andor because it's super boring.
I fucking hate you.
I'm kidding. Andor's not boring. I just haven't been watching Star Wars stuff. But
he hasn't seen Mando season 2. He hasn't seen Andor. He hasn't seen Rebels.
Wow.
Nope. The only parts I've seen.
He hasn't seen Book of Boba Fett. That's fine.
I mean, I just didn't finish it. Probably don't want to.
He hasn't seen Bad Batch.
But the only scene I've seen of Rebels is Cannon's death.
You didn't even see the cool part where Ahsoka fought Vader.
I did see that too.
Okay. Look. Wait, did you watch Siege of Mandalore?
Caesar Mandalore?
Clone Wars Season 7.
No. Not yet.
Dude.
You haven't seen the
You're
best
missing out on
piece of Star Wars ever created?
Dude.
I thought that was Andor.
No. Okay, well,
No,
for me, they're both very much probably tied for me. But Season 7 of Clone Wars, specifically the last 4 episodes, are like it's a masterpiece.
Well, because I've never seen the Clone Wars before, so.
What?
I'm
What?
I'm
That's
kidding.
why you don't watch Star Wars. Okay. No, I'm kidding.
I got to change the intro. Marvel, DC, and that's it.
Yeah, exactly. What the heck? And dude, for me right now, I'm just like Star Wars DC minded. So, come on, Torrent. You got to join the club,
Look,
the Andor club.
Siege of Mandalore, you can watch Siege of Mandalore just without context, and I think you'd be fine. I think you have enough context from the Clone Wars stuff you've seen.
yeah, I do. But I still want to watch like everything without filler though. I want to watch like.
Oh
filler.
yeah, I still have that list.
Yeah, you still have it.
Yeah, there's a lot of filler in Clone Wars that. Yeah, that I would still say, if you had the time, watch most of it. But there's a lot because at the very least, sometimes they're like, at least worth it morally or like thematically. But I mean, one of the episodes that seems like it would be non-essential, and it is non-essential, but it's one of the best, is Mace Windu and Jar Jar episode. Straight up, one of the best episodes. And they're I hate Mace Windu, and I'm in the minority of people who love Jar Jar, but I hate Mace Windu. But I think that episode's so good.
Well, you know, after this podcast, I'll probably watch something.
No, you
Star
won't.
Wars related. You want to bet?
I'm just saying that you say every time you say I'm going to watch that today. You don't.
Dude, that's
you want to bet?
I would love for you to prove me wrong.
Okay, I will. Oh,
can we hold you accountable?
Yeah, you can't hold me accountable.
Well, I tried holding him accountable, and then he got mad at me.
What do you mean I got mad at you?
When I kept texting you Andor every day.
Yeah, because I mean that's not holding me accountable. That's just like you texting me every day.
Torin, I have an idea. You
What's
give
up?
us your ID.
Just a daily reminder.
You give us your ID, and then we give it back to you once you finished Andor.
What do you mean my ID? Like, why my ID?
You're okay. Something you need more than your ID then. Your car keys.
I don't have a car.
Yet.
Okay. Your I'm sorry. Your
phone.
Your credit card. Your phone.
You can have one of my debit cards, I guess.
Okay, see, if you're that willing to give it up, then
I feel like that'll be a net positive for him because he spends a lot.
he spends a lot. Huh.
Yeah, so we'd be forcing him to save money, which is a good thing. So we got it. I don't think that works. I think we should take his phone.
No, don't take my phone.
See, there we go.
Now that will work. You have a passion and a drive now. We take your phone. You'll be compelled to watch Andor in like a single sitting because you need that. You need that for your TikTok addiction.
Don't take away my phone.
Well, do you know where he lives?
Crunching the numbers, calculating right
This is all over the place.
I could take care of it.
Okay. Well, I have his mom's number.
What?
Huh?
What?
What is going on right now? We're just off the tracks at this
Yeah.
How do we
Harrison
get to
Dula,
this?
everyone. Harrison Dula, everyone.
Oh yeah,
So hot.
fantastic choice. Fantastic choice. Mary Elizabeth Winstead is incredible. So,
I cannot wait to see her go green.
pardon.
I mean, I cannot wait to see her go green.
Shrek.
Yep.
The Rock confirms Black Adam will not return to the DCU in the near future. He probably won't return ever, at least with The Rock, because by the time they'd get to Black Adam again, he'd be too old, right? So, I doubt we'll ever see The Rock as Black Adam ever again.
Good for him that he got his movie done. I don't know all the behind the scenes stuff. So I guess it's not my place to be upset with him, really, because I wasn't there. I'm not his agents. I'm not Henry Cavill's agents. I'm not whatever. I just, from the way it looks to me, I am not pleased with the Henry Cavill situation because I think it is mostly his fault.
Agreed.
I think that yes, Warner Brothers had a lot of to do with it as well, but The Rock just kind of went ham with that, and I'm also not one of the people who thinks Henry Cavill totally got the rug pulled from under him. I don't think he left Witcher for Superman. I think he left Witcher because
Creative
the
differences.
producers, creative differences, and also I don't think he would have done it if he didn't have Warhammer lined up.
Mm-hmm.
Also, so
it's great for him.
I'm not. Yeah, it's amazing for him. I don't think this is one of those cases where, I mean, yes, I understand. Henry Cavill probably did believe he'd be coming back, and I doubt he would have said that and not fully believe that he was coming back for more after Black Adam. But I think that he's fine, and I think though The Rock is the person to blame in this situation, not Gunn. It's The Rock. Gunn didn't fire Cavill. He just, you know what I mean? Hey, it's just not a part of the DC going forward. That's it.
Yeah, just not a part of his plan. I mean, if we were going to go to a full reboot anyway, I mean, the writing was on the wall. I don't know why, like, as much as I wanted to keep Henry Cavill, it makes creative sense to just do away with all the Snyder shit.
I'm still confused because I know Gunn is great in how he's communicative on Twitter. I personally really appreciate that and like no bullshit thing. But someone was saying like, oh, well, like now that Gal Gadot's gone, what are we doing? And I remember he replied like something to the effect of, where'd you get the info that Gal Gadot was out? So my thing is, if Gal Gadot is still there, which I believe honestly, out of the main trinity, this might be a hot take. I don't think she's the best actor of the three. I think she's a great Wonder Woman. I do. I think though, it would make no sense.
I would love someone with more range.
Yeah, it would make no sense. I'm one of the few people who actually thought Wonder Woman 84 was better than the first one. I love that movie. And of course I'd love to see the third movie, but like it's inconsistent to recast Henry and not Gal. It would be inconsistent to keep Peacemaker, which I don't think he's doing, and not keep Cavill. So hopefully,
well, he did say that they're still probably going to make legacy projects. I feel like they're still going to make Peacemaker season 2, but then after that, canon. Yeah, exactly.
I gotta feel like Peacemaker season 2. Personally, I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't really know, right? But I was under the impression that basically, if it was already in the middle of filming, they keep it. But if not, then probably scrap it, because I don't think Warner Brothers has the money yet to, maybe down the line, maybe after the Superman movie, we get Peacemaker season 2. Maybe it's kind of what I'm thinking. But I could be totally wrong. I don't know shit.
Yeah, but I was talking about a couple weeks ago how it would be hypocritical of Gunn to like keep like Margot Robbie, because he said in the past that he would love to keep working with her as Harley Quinn in whatever.
Yeah.
And Margot Robbie as Harley Quinn is phenomenal. So I wouldn't be mad if she stayed. It would just be, but like he wants to go early days with Superman, and Henry Cavill's not getting younger. So I understand that decision. But like, is he going to go like younger for Superman, but then keep other characters older? Or I don't know. But also Margot Robbie is still very young.
I hear, and obviously Gunn has been very open about how many of these rumors are bullshit. So most of them are.
Yeah.
Right?
He also said that like, he confirmed that like not, because people are like, oh, everyone's going to get recast except the Gunn stuff. And he said that that's not true.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Well, I was under the impression that they kind of, I hear at least for the casting stuff. And again, take this with like a whole pile of salt, y'all, because but I hear that they would be taking the Justice League Mortal route, which is like, aside from like one or two characters, basically, you know how the Incredible Hulk movie did a montage scene of like establishing how Bruce
Summoning
became
or
Hulk.
summing. What the fuck? You're doing a summation of what Hulk 2003 was essentially.
Yeah, but like basically Justice League, like they would start with Justice League and spiral out of Justice League and have do younger characters like along the same lines as Superman to grow with them over a 10-year plan. Because again, 10 years is a Bible. Like 10 years, Gunn and Safran were asked to write a 10-year plan. Most of the MCU happened in 10 years, and not all of that was planned out from the very beginning, right? So Gunn and Safran are writing a veritable Bible, right? So I think it stands to reason that if Star Wars is an inspiration for how the universe is going to work, and if there's going to be a very if they're going for continuity, along with Elseworld stuff, but still a focus on a continuity, I would probably expect a full reboot, and I would expect most of Superman and his peers, at least the Justice League, would be younger, like in mid-20s, late 20s.
Yeah.
But The Rock,
he gone. He ain't coming back. Never gonna happen.
I love The Rock, but Black Adam, like the marketing for that movie really annoyed me.
Why?
I don't know. And also the whole like the controversy with the whether or not it was able to make a good financial return. You remember that? Like recent stuff? Yeah, that was annoying on his part.
Yeah, that was weird.
Opinion. Yeah, really weird. And then he unfollowed them.
Yeah.
Yeah. King shit.
Harley Quinn season 4 is releasing in 2023. So I believe we're getting like a Valentine's Day special in February, and then sometime in 2023 we're getting season 4. This show continues to be just phenomenal. I love the Harley Quinn series so much.
I need to watch season 3. I loved the first 2 seasons. I binged them all in like 2 days. I need to watch season 3.
Yeah, I haven't even finished season 1, so.
Oren,
you call yourself the binge god, but
he does. That's such a funny thing to call yourself. You don't even binge it, bro. It would still be funny if you did binge.
To be fair, he hasn't binged anything in a hot minute. Binge Jan's been missing.
It's on vacation.
Yep.
Okay, that's based.
He's peeked out of the curtain a little bit, but then he just darts right back in. But yeah, Harley Quinn season 4 is super exciting. This is according to The Wrap. The first trailer for The Flash will premiere in February during the Super Bowl.
So aggressively uninterested.
Well, about fucking time we get something about this movie, bro. Jesus.
I'm so aggressively fascinated. So
I'm like
excited.
No, look, here's my thing. I don't know. I hope it surprises me. I hope it's good. But also, I just want like a really good movie with like a really awesome Reverse Flash. I don't want to see Keaton again. I don't want to.
You.
I don't like him.
Fuck you.
I don't like his Batman.
Fuck
Sorry.
you.
No. Fuck you.
Fuck you.
And fuck Michael Keaton's Batman. It sucks. Batman Returns is good, but like I don't think he has that interesting of a character. I just don't like you literally you have the animated series to compare it to, which is running at the same time, right? And it's like, come on. It's iconic, sure, but that's as far as I'll, take it. It's iconic.
You just broke Peyton right there.
Sorry.
I'm in pain.
Sorry. I don't even think it's, look, here's the thing. I don't think it's bad. I just don't like it. So I'm not interested in seeing Keaton again.
It's the only reason I'm there.
Really?
I mean, I'm not there for Ezra.
Look, I'm there for Reverse Flash.
But
isn't he Reverse Flash or something?
No.
I'm sorry. Sorry.
Yeah. No, there's like 3 Flashes or something like that. because I know like there was like a flash inside of his mind.
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Oh, you know
was
what? I'm
he
also there for
cooking?
Supergirl because she looks great.
What
yeah,
was
I'm
she
there for.
cooking? What was he cooking?
Let
What's it all in his mind?
him cook.
Let him cook. Hold up.
Yeah, but yeah, you got
let him
Ezra
cook.
Miller. I'm excited for Michael Keaton. I'm excited for Supergirl, but then they also cut Gal Gadot and Henry Cavill's.
I don't know what I'm there for. The new
I'm
Flash
just
suit was
excited.
cool.
I'm just excited for I'm just excited for his new suit. I'm just can't wait to see him
The suit
in
looks
the
so
orange
shit.
in the orange jumpsuit in prison.
Hell yeah.
I can't wait to see. I can't wait to see the flashback scene where his mom dies and it's revealed to be the evil version of himself, played by himself. And so that way, in the future, when we do get a good Reverse Flash, it feels like a retread again.
I want Ezra Miller to. I want him to say, "My name is Barry Allen, and I'm the fastest man alive."
Am I the only one who thinks that the guy who plays Harrison Wells is
Tom
a
Cavanaugh.
better? Yeah, Tom Cavanaugh is a better Eobard than the guy who plays Eobard in the show.
I think
the
that would be
actor
an
swap.
unpopular opinion.
Yeah, I know Eunice loves the Eobard guy.
I think people overdo it. I like them both, but people are like, "Oh my god, I just want the other guy." It's like I don't really care.
Tom Cavanaugh is just so like unhinged to me. I just like his voice.
Yeah, I
like
do love
his
Tom Cavanaugh. Torn hates him though.
What?
Yeah.
What, Matt Lesher? No, I
No,
love.
Tom
No, you hate
Cavanaugh.
Tom Cavanaugh. Yeah.
I hate Tom Cavanaugh.
Yeah.
I don't hate Tom Cavanaugh.
That's
No,
what you
yes,
said.
you do, dude. You just
I don't.
merged universes. Dude, you've been in a coma for 30 days. Actually, you've been awake, but you just don't remember it. And you've been saying for the past 30 days, I hate Tom Cavanaugh.
I like Tom Cavanaugh.
He's trying to gaslight the audience. That's crazy.
How much
I'm not trying
gaslighting do we have to do
No, what?
to get you to believe that you hate him? Just give us a rough estimate.
I don't even know what's going on. I like Tom Cavanaugh
It's working.
a lot,
It's working. No, you don't.
but with Matt Lesher, I want to see more Matt Lesher. That's the thing.
Like, what do you mean? Like, see more of him physically?
Yeah, I want to see. I want to see more of him as Eobard.
Like,
He was in
without
season
the
8.
Suit, without the suit.
So I've seen season 8, so
Let's watch season 8. You get to see more Matt Lesher.
Isn't it? Hasn't it been like? Haven't like the last 3 Flash seasons all been advertised as the last one?
No.
nah.
Okay.
This one is officially the last one.
Yeah, this new
I just
one,
really liked season 1, and then I stopped watching whenever Barry like went back in time.
That was the end of season 2.
Yeah, that's when I stopped watching. I tried to watch the beginning of season 3, and I just couldn't. I didn't. Barry was really unlikable in a way that like I was like, I'd rather just not. It's like so weird.
Yeah, everyone
Yes.
hated season 3, but now because the seasons after are so bad, the people are like, actually, season 3 was pretty good.
Oh
Yeah,
no.
it's just a whole like Savitar thing, and then the Savitar, the Future Flash thing
I
is
hated
like
that.
just kind of
Is
like
Savitar
confusing,
Godspeed
huh?
or no? Is Savitar Godspeed?
No,
Or
no,
is it
no, no.
They did
They-
Godspeed and they fucking butchered it.
Yeah,
Oh.
they butchered Godspeed, and they gave him lightsaber fights,
Which is
at the end
unfortunate
of season
because the
7.
suit was so good.
Yeah, the
Godspeed
suit
is
was
so cool looking.
Godspeed was amazing, and then they it's weird because like they like teased them like It's
Way
like-
back, like season
Yeah.
6. I don't remember.
season 6, like with like the whole like flashback Nora episode, because like, and then they did a stupid thing where they made Godspeed like Bart's Reverse Flash. It was the dumbest thing ever. I hated that so much.
But yeah, and then they
Oh.
did speed lightsabers.
It was such a shame because
So shit.
season at the very end of like season 7, that was like some of the best cinematography they've had so far. All for that, just for a shit season and a shit ending.
Well, oh wait, was it season? The seasons like 6 and 7 just mend together for me, and I don't remember which season is which. But all the blood work shit was just so good.
Yeah, all the
It was
blood
like
work stuff was
it
amazing.
felt like we went back to like seasons 1 to 2 Flash, other than like the supporting cast. But I was like, yes, this is actually like it's good stuff, and then COVID hit and just destroyed
COVID hit,
everything.
and then like they got rid of Hartley.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. And then
They
like
added
season
me
seven,
as a
season
main
seven was
character.
just super rushed and just horrible.
And they
And
did,
then-
who was it, Mirror Master?
And then they added me.
Yeah.
And then they added
Oh
me as a main
god.
character.
Oh god.
Yeah.
I thought that was you.
Yeah. I was, because I was an intern there. They told me, I was in charge of coffee. I was in charge of, coffee. And, it kind of pissed me off, okay? Because I put in my audition. I ran really fast. And they were like, okay, we'll just go ahead and get us some coffee. I was really pissed. And so I kill a couple people, fast forward, a few years, kill a few people. Start COVID. That's me, by the way. I did COVID. And then I'm finally cast. So that's been me ever since.
So it's your fault the series went downhill. I mean, it was already going downhill, but
I made it better. I saved it.
You saved it by making it work. You know what? You saved it by leading to its cancellation.
Yeah, I'm a mercy killing.
Incredible.
Mercy killer. Yeah.
Well, thank you then. I think.
Don't patronize me, dude. Don't patronize me, bro.
Sorry. Chris Miller, producer of Spider-Verse, both films, confirms, and we see it in one of the posters, Spectacular Spider-Man will be in Across the Spider-Verse.
Hell
I
yeah.
doubt he'll have shit to do in it.
Yeah, I do too. Like, people are so excited. I'm like, if he speaks, I'll be surprised.
I'm very excited because it's like such a definitive thing, but like Superior Spider-Man is all I'm here for. I wish that, why the hell isn't Superior Spider-Man a main supporting character? Get Ben Reilly out of there. Okay, you can boo me all you want. You can boo me all you want. But I'm right. It's get Otto there. And in fact, make him the second main character. I rest my case.
Why are you booing me? I'm right.
I just want the 90s animated Spider-Man. That's what I want.
Unlimited?
No. The 90s series, not Unlimited.
Oh yeah.
I think Unlimited was like
Unlimited
early
was
2000s.
Yeah.
I'm gonna keep it real with you. I don't like Unlimited.
I remember.
I like the suit.
I barely remember Unlimited. I
the
remember it
suit's
coming on and being
fine.
like, "What the fuck is this? This is Spider-Man? Why does he have a cape?"
It's not a great show though. Like,
I just everyone loves Spider-Man Unlimited. I'm just like, I don't see the hype. I just never saw the hype in it. Anything better than comic Spider-Man, because they fucking ruined him right now.
yeah.
Aren't they doing something
comics-
new or something? I don't remember.
Like,
They gave Mary Jane powers.
No, I mean that was kind of like
That was a while ago.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
Wasn't that
But
recent?
I was like,
I swear to Christ, that was recent.
That was last year.
that was like last year. But right now in Spider-Man comics, like fucking Peter's so goddamn weak he can't even fight Tombstone. Like he was like begging for fucking Tombstone's life. They like Peter Parker did fucking something wrong. He's not with Mary Jane. Mary Jane has 2 kids with a cuck. Like, so I like they just, dude, I just hate how they always write Spider-Man right now. They can't ever let him be happy.
I think Spider-Man is obviously at his most interesting when he's disadvantaged to a degree. Like that's why I think here my internet's better. So Spider-Man is at his best when he's disadvantaged to a degree, right? Okay.
Yeah.
Any of y'all read Dan Slott's All New, All Different Spider-Man?
No, I do have a Spider-Man comic that it's like it's still in plastic that
It was this year.
Oh, well, dang.
Oh, damn,
Whatever
that's
y'all
crazy.
thinking of, it must be like a different power.
Yeah, maybe.
Because it's not spider powers.
No, I know it's not spider powers. It's just powers. But no, Dan Slott had this run where Peter Parker was the owner of Parker Industries, and he had like a bunch of Spider-Mobiles and a Spider Sub and like all this stuff, and like he was basically Steve Jobs, and he was so rich, and it sucked because like
that's how Peter Parker.
Yeah, and Dan Slott, I think, is very clear. He doesn't like writing Spider-Man. He wrote Superior Spider-Man, which in my opinion is still, in my opinion, the best Spider-Man story, period. And if not, it's up there. Um, you know, he wrote that. It's phenomenal. You have to follow that up with something, right? Otto basically went and he got his PhD for Peter. He got Peter's PhD for him. He did all this stuff. He started Parker Industries. So now you get a Peter who's inheriting all of the problems Otto left for him, which were a ton. But he also inherited all of the good things that Otto left for him, like Parker Industries. And that could be really interesting. The problem is, it's not, especially since most of it, in my opinion, felt like a lot of flashing Peter's gadgets in a way that like was out of character for Peter. I personally don't feel like Peter would be comfortable in a CEO position like that, like a Steve Jobs position. I personally feel like he would put all of the money back into a community, all of it. You know what I mean? And just have enough to live comfortably. I think that's where he would put himself.
Not me. I'm kidding.
No, but I mean, no, but you know, I just don't think he would try and have a global reach. You know what I mean? Like kind of a, you know, Otto. One of the key differences with his Spider-Man over versus Peter's is his Spider-Bot army, his surveillance state. He basically put New York into a surveillance state because he thought it was the most efficient way to handle crime. And guess what? It was. It was just unethical. So, you know, but Peter is like across the world. He has people across the world. He's working with Prowler he was a second Spider-Man. And they're like using spider armor and like tanks or not tanks, but like there's a Spider F1 car. Peter, that was not developed by Otto. Otto did not do that. Peter did. That's out of character, in my opinion. I don't think Peter would have done that. What a giant tangent that was. I'm sorry. That story sucks. It's the spider armor. I think y'all will know it's in the Spider-Man video game. The spider armor where he has the green eyes. I think it's called Mark V.
Yeah.
And it's a really neat suit. Yeah, it is. It's just every time I look at it, it's just like, oh, you know, it's representative of, in my opinion, my least favorite, you know, iteration of the character.
I do like that suit.
It's an amazing suit, especially when Alex Ross draws it.
When Alex Ross draws anything.
Yeah. I mean, come on. The hot toy looks like trash. The proportions are terrible. How do they do that?
I don't know. But anyway, that is the news of the week, which means it's time to move on to our topic an hour into the podcast.
Sorry.
No, that's not your fault at all. I mean, to be fair, I watched like 15 things, so I had to go through all that at the beginning. But yeah, we're moving on to our topic, which is most anticipated of 2023. Torrin.
Yes.
Start us off.
All right. My first one is, of course, Barbie.
Let's go.
I never thought I'd be a Barbie girl in my life, but now I am.
Dude. Oh my God.
Can't wait. I can't wait for that.
Ryan Gosling looks amazing in that. Also, Margot Robbie is just one of the best actresses of all time. So,
literally, you're not wrong.
I mean, I would have preferred Michael Keaton to reprise his role as Ken.
Oh yeah. Yep.
But, you know, Ryan Gosling's cool, I guess.
Kind of a deep cut, probably, for some of our audience. One listener, maybe.
Well, this was just like, oh, yeah, that's good. That's a good reference, yeah.
The other one's like, what? We'll keep it that way. I'm not going to explain that.
But yeah, I mean, when you talk about Barbie, you got to talk about the other movie, the far less superior movie coming out the same day, Oppenheimer from Christopher Nolan.
Boring.
He set off a nuke in real life, boring.
I know. I was like, bro. I was like, When that headline came out, I literally did the whole like like squeaking my eyes thing, like rubbing them. I was like, huh? But
Willem
then I
Dafoe looking
realized
at the sky meme. Oh no.
it's so funny.
Dude, the Willem Dafoe look at this guy. That's amazing.
Dude, that is like one of the funniest formats of the year, by the way, looking back on 2022. Good format. But no, I think I saw the setup that Nolan used to achieve it. And it was like a ring of like material made to look like smoke. And I don't know, it didn't look like it would look like a nuke explosion. Somehow it worked. So
When Christopher Nolan creates Fallout because he didn't want to use CGI.
oh god.
Dude.
It's awesome.
When I have to make fucking Nuka-Cola because he didn't want to make CGI.
When is the Fallout show coming out? Is that next year or the year after?
I think it's in 2024. I didn't see anything about it for 2023.
Yeah, I only saw a couple set photos, but other than that, I had no real word on it.
Last of Us is next year.
Hell yeah, it
Yeah,
is, because that's on my
Last of Us.
fucking list. I am so excited for that.
I know.
Yeah.
Literally around the corner. too. It's
Literally
like-
around the corner, like 15 days. Literally in 15
Yeah.
days.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah, 15
And
days.
the premiere episode is an hour and 25 minutes.
Oh man, I'm so excited.
I'm so
excited. I can I on my list?
Yeah.
Jedi Survivor.
Ew. No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Come on.
Isn't
Come on.
that's a March 5th, 16th?
It's closer than I thought it was, you know. I'm very excited. I wonder how there's guns. But like in the trailer you don't see Callie using guns. At least I don't think. But I know that they're introducing another character who's kind of like a gunslinger, so maybe we'll get to play another character.
Cole Cassidy.
What?
No.
Cole Cassidy. Overwatch.
Cole Cassidy. It's me, Cole Cassidy. They changed
It's
my name because it
new.
was a sexual harassment lawsuit.
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Name's Cassidy.
Name? It's high noon somewhere in the world.
But the next one on my list is where's my notes? Oh, John Wick Chapter 4.
Yes.
God, that
Huge fan.
what?
What?
I'll take, yeah.
What?
Bro,
I've
why
never
did we
seen it.
invite
I've
him
never
to this
seen it.
goddamn podcast?
I've just never seen it.
You never seen John
It's not
Wick?
like I'm a fan because I hate it. I've just never seen it.
Well, then watch
I've
John
never
Wick.
seen John Wick.
I don't know. I just don't want
wa-
to.
Just watch it. It's
I just
fine.
want to.
Listen,
It's
as
good.
someone who doesn't like action movies, John Wick. I mean,
Look,
pretty
look
fucking sick.
I'm sure you would like John Wick. I mean, you don't have to like, be over the board with them, but like, I mean, I'm sure you would enjoy John Wick.
I fucking love Keanu Reeves.
A nice little, revenge story. I mean, it's nice.
Keanu Reeves is such a like, how do I put this? He's such
The
a
light.
yes, but he's also such like a not great actor, and I love it. it's like
Yeah.
he's good,
Yeah.
but like in the trailer, he's like, "I'm gonna need a gun." Like, it's why is he saying it like that? But I love him. I don't care.
Like if Steven Seagal were cool and normal. That's actually really rude of me to compare him to Steven Seagal.
That's fucked up.
Sorry. Shouldn't have said that. I love Keanu Reeves.
I would say he's closer to like a Schwarzenegger, where it's like he's not that great of an actor, but like his presence, and you just love to see him,
Yeah.
and he has an energy, and just
Next on the list for anyone.
I guess it'd be. I guess.
For Peyton.
Yeah. Okay, so we did Oppenheimer, Barbie, Last of Us, John Wick, Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning. As someone who recently watched all the Mission Impossible films, pretty excited for this. The movies just keep getting better, and whether they top themselves in this one or not, I don't know. But I'm very excited. I'm not.
I love Fallout.
Fallout's so good. I'm not a Tom Cruise fan. In fact, I don't like him at all as a person or even an actor. But like the roles he can play is the dude in Mission Impossible and the dude in Top Gun, and that's about it. But my guy, he knows how to make an action movie, and I'm very excited. Also, Haley Atwell's in it, so I'm immediately in.
Yeah.
So
Immediately, like immediate win. Yeah. I on my list, Spider-Man 2 video game.
Yes.
yeah,
Come on.
Yes.
But I'm gonna be honest.
October,
Okay?
I think.
I'm gonna be honest.
Oh no.
Hot take. They could literally, if it meant Wolverine would come out and be good and Steve Bloom would be in it, they could literally cancel Spider-Man 2 for all I care. I'm more excited for the Wolverine game than I am for anything else in the world. That's it. I want a good Sabretooth Wolverine.
You know what?
story.
I can respect that a little bit more than other hot takes I've heard about that I have shoved in the back of my mind. Yeah, because we have two good Spider-Man Insomniac games. Why not have a really good Insomniac Wolverine game?
They announced it. I just want to see more gameplay. I hope next year they do.
Yeah, most definitely.
I bet we'll get that game in 2025.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
I am really.
I'm not holding my breath to
though.
see anything till like 2024.
Yeah, I'm hoping we at the very least get like a proper trailer at maybe game awards next year. But I think though, like my thing is, and I'm a massive Wolverine fan. I'm literally in the process of reading every single Wolverine comic ever made in order. He's awesome. Steve Bloom is my Wolverine. I think I've said this before on the podcast.
Mm-hmm.
I could not imagine. He gets the berserker rage down perfectly, the snarls, the frothing at the mouth, and then the normal moments, the character moments. You know what I mean? He has a very good acting sensibilities to him. I mean, that's why he's so popular. Same like Uncle Noli is my Deadpool, right? But like, I digress. Wolverine. If Steve Bloom is not Wolverine in that game, I will have a very hard time coming around to.
If he's not Wolverine in the game, it's because they're doing a motion capture thing, and Steve Bloom doesn't really do motion capture.
Which, you know what though, I still think. I mean, Yuri doesn't do it either. They have the stand-in actor.
Well, they use his model, but Yuri does do the motion capture.
Oh, that's right. I really hope that they get Steve to do Wolverine, because I was watching X-Men Evolution recently. It's an amazing show. I think it's the best X-Men show, seriously. But their Wolverine in that is not Steve Bloom, and it was so weird. It just sounds like this. It's like,
ew. There's a Wolverine podcast, and I think Richard Armitage is Wolverine in that, and he did a great job.
Christopher Judge is Wolverine.
Oh my god,
boy.
But no, I guess sorry, that was two things on my list, because gameplay for Wolverine. Yeah, that's it. That's more of a hopeful if.
I agree. I guess it goes into me. The next one on my list is Blue Beetle. Shut up.
No, it's gonna be cool though.
I love Blue Beetle. Peyton doesn't like Blue Beetle. I don't know why.
Oh my god.
I have been wanting a Blue Beetle project for like a very long time. I haven't seen Blue Beetle since I saw him on Smallville. Like, I don't know which season he was in. Season like 6.
Yeah, he was in a later season. Like, they brought in like Aquaman and Flash. And
I know they brought in Aquaman and Flash because like Kyle Rayner was like Bart. But I remember seeing him like on Smallville, and I was like, damn, like they were able to do that with Blue Beetle. That's like insane. And then of course I saw him in Injustice 2. That was like amazing. And I'm like, man, I really want a Blue Beetle project. And then now we're finally getting it. And I'm so happy for that.
Look, if anything's going to turn me around on Blue Beetle, it'll be the movie.
You actually not like Blue Beetle?
Look,
he doesn't like him.
Look, no, I don't, because I don't really have a reason to dislike him, but I don't like him either. I'm not like, ooh, Blue Beetle,
okay.
but I'm
do you like Sam Alexander Nova?
Yeah.
Okay, then you're inconsistent. They're the same character.
I mean, look, it's not like I have no issue with like the character like as a human. I don't know.
You can't call him ugly.
Awesome. The aesthetic is so good.
No. I think he's ugly in Injustice 2. Not the
Yeah,
What?
you kept calling him ugly.
no, the
Sick
character,
Injustice
not the suit, just the way like his face is in the mask. I think is ugly.
Muppet? That's cool.
Look,
Dude, you're just jealous that you're not a Muppet.
look. I want to be turned around. All right, I'm hoping it does turn me around. It's just I don't know. I don't know. The character's never really interested me.
Silly cracker. That's all. You're just a silly cracker.
Yeah, I'm getting put on trial here. My next one. I actually don't know if this is slated for 20. I mean, it says it's slated for 2023, but whether it actually comes out or not, this might come as a shock to at least Torn. Rebel Moon from Zack Snyder, which is his like.
I think you did say something about that.
It's his Star Wars thing. I don't dislike Zack Snyder as a director. I do and I don't. I think he's not great at telling a story, but I think he's great at it. He's like James Cameron, except not a prick. I'm assuming he's not a prick. I don't know. But my issue with his DC movies is that I don't think he understands the DC characters all that well. And I just don't really like his vibe with the DC setting.
Weird. I feel the opposite.
I know. I know you do.
I just feel like he twisted them for his movies. I feel like he understood. Here, I won't get into it. But
with his like, because Rebel Moon is sort of like his Star Wars thing, and because I think he was attached at one point to do something with Star Wars, and then it fell through pretty quickly. But with his aesthetic, with something that's Star Wars-esque in space, for him to tell like an original story, I think is a recipe for something that could be really great. And I'm really interested to see what he does with this. So I'm actually very excited for a Zack Snyder movie.
Well, the thing is about Zack Snyder is that for me, I think he's like top 5 directors of all time. And hashtag restore the Snyderverse. Let's go.
Wow. That was cringe.
Oh my god.
Hey.
I love the Snyderverse so much.
You know what though? I will say,
No, I'm kidding.
look, I'm not gonna get into it. Okay, I'm not really gonna get into it. I understand why people dislike Snyder. I don't think we need to restore the Snyderverse. I think we're good.
I do.
I think. I think.
Hashtag fire gun.
Literally. I think though that BVS director, like Ultimate Edition, is a genuine masterpiece, and I think he does understand the characters. I think like the point of Batman killing is he's a monster. I don't think they glorify it. I don't think they glorify any out of character elements in those stories. I think it's more just like, oh, hey, we're basing this story on your preconceived notions of this character because they're basically modern mythology, modern myth. Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman are basically, America's mythology, part of them, just as much as like John Wayne's characters are, you know what I mean? Like, or Davy Crockett or whatever.
Yeah.
Probably more so than those lame ass like white people, right? I mean, they're still white, but they're not as cringe. So I think though that, I don't know. I think he understands them. I don't think he really gets enough credit, but I will say he is, for better or for worse, really committed to his vision. And I don't think he's perfect, but I just think that's why I am really excited for Rebel Moon too. But like my list also, this comes as no surprise to anyone. It's really the only movie I'm really that hyped for, besides another one that I guess I'll mention later. Guardians 3, duh. That's like the most anticipated movie
Same.
ever for me, besides the next Sonic movie, but that's not next year. So, I'm very, very happy that I'm able to bounce from The Batman, which was 2022. So good. A movie that I watched the trailer every single day for. Like, I was obsessed with it. And I think the movie lived up to that for me. And then I'm able to go into 2023 with Guardians 3. And I can't wait. I really genuinely think it's going to be spectacular. And you know, you have every right to be excited for it if you are. It's not one of those things where if it's disappointing, everyone will be surprised. It's one of those instances. It's not. I have a lot of friends who are very wary to join hype trains, which I understand to an extent. Personally, I think hype is like half the fun, but you know, I understand. Guardians, though, like it's safe to get excited. You know?
Yeah, most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. I think we're all very excited for Guardians 3. It looks just incredible. For you, Will, I mean, Guardians 2 is one of, if not your favorite movie of all time, correct?
It is my favorite movie of all time.
So that's
period.
That's a high bar.
Yeah, yes. But I'm confident. I am confident it will live up to, if not exceed, those expectations. I just, yeah, I'm so excited for it. Truly.
Yeah. I'm still scared.
Me too.
But yeah, I'm confident that it'll be great. So, I think, Tord, are you next?
Yeah.
Yeah. Next one on my list is 65 with Adam Driver.
Yeah.
Actually looks pretty cool, and the premise is like awesome. You know, Adam Driver. And I forgot who the other person was in the trailer, but they get sent back into like 75 million years in the prehistoric age, which is pretty cool. I also just can't wait to see that movie because I'm into sci-fi a little bit. So, yeah.
A little bit. Not a lot of it. That's why you don't watch Star Wars that much.
Yeah, I know.
It's more
boring.
space opera.
It's space fantasy.
Yeah.
But
yeah, for sure.
You know.
Yeah, Star Wars is pretty mid. You know.
I'll kill you. Stop. Bruh. That's a bruh moment.
It's a bruh moment.
It is.
Yeah. To say Star Wars is mid, that is a bruh moment. Fallacy. That's a fallacy.
I still think it's kind of wild how some people have like never seen Star Wars like ever.
That's you are one to talk.
What do you mean I'm one to talk? At least I've seen like the movies.
I think it's wild that you still haven't seen Clone Wars Season 7. Sorry.
Yeah, I haven't seen Clone Wars Season 7.
Mando Season 2, which is like...
And? I'm gonna prove...
Hey. Your point still stands.
Please prove us wrong.
Yeah, I will prove you wrong. I will watch Star Wars content, right? Payne will know. Payne will know. I will update the Discord chat. Yeah. I'll do the Discord chat every day on what I'm watching.
Really?
Yes, really? Every day.
The Star Wars discussion.
And,
I'm fascinated by what you're going to start with.
No, okay.
I'm fascinated by you being daily in the Discord.
Okay, no, hold on. Okay, so every day that I miss, it's double or triple the content.
Every day that you miss, you skip a meal.
Okay, so it's like
that's terrible, but
so it's like let's say one day I don't let's say I start on Andor, right, and I don't like watch like an episode or two, like
I'm gonna discourage you from watching it. Still.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, because like we want you to watch it, but at the same time, I don't want you to get burnt out either.
Yeah, that's like a recipe for dude. Just do this. If you skip an episode, skip a meal.
What? You want me to starve myself?
Yeah. If you miss an episode, drop a hammer on your foot.
You could because you're supposed to be the binge god, so you could watch like 3 episodes of Andor, and that keeps you safe for a couple days.
You're right.
Yeah, and then you don't have to drop a hammer on your toe.
Binges the entire Clone Wars series in about a week.
True. I mean, you're like almost halfway through it. I mean, you could get it done today. I mean, but it's also New Year's Eve.
Yeah.
My friend, she's super cool. She's been watching like all the Star Wars stuff for the first time. And she watched basically a season a day of Clone Wars.
Jesus.
Which is a lot.
Well, that's kind of like me what I did with Community.
dude.
Yeah, but Community's entertaining.
Shut up.
Well, I'm just those first couple seasons of Clone Wars. I mean, they're a slog.
I actually don't think they're as much of a slog as a lot of people make them out to be. I think that there's just like a couple arcs that are not great. I think the worst arc in the series, aside from the droids one, is the one where they're underwater in Mon Cala, and like that was so annoying. It just was boring to me. That was like season 3. That's how season 3 opened, right? That was like the opener arc of season 3, or was it season 2?
I don't know. I watched them in chronological order because they jump around all over the place.
Wow, fake fan.
I don't think that's how that works.
Fake fan. You're not the real Peyton.
Oh no! Can't believe Torrin's gonna watch something Star Wars related. I'm excited.
I can't believe Torrin's gonna skip a meal if he misses an episode.
Yeah, that's dedication.
Wow, he came up with that for himself.
Yeah. Okay, my next couple, because I don't know. Again, they're slated for 2023, but I don't know if they're coming out in 2023. The Acolyte and Ironheart. The Acolyte is my most anticipated Star Wars series since they announced all the recent new Star Wars stuff with like Ahsoka and like Mando season 3, all that shit. The Acolyte, it's still easily the premise I'm most interested in the High Republic era, just Sith-led story. I mean, everything about it, I'm just like, yes, please give it to me. I think they're still filming, so again, the 2023 thing is still kind of up in the air, but yeah. And then with Ironheart, yeah, I wasn't excited because my feelings about that character in the comics, but Wakanda Forever, you know, I'm not like super excited. I can't wait to see it, but like I'm at least intrigued now because I enjoyed her character in Wakanda Forever.
You know, I'm interested too. I liked your character in Wakanda Forever. It was a lot like a Peter Parker Civil War thing, but I still think that she had enough of her own personality that I'm excited for it. I'm mainly just excited to see the hood.
Yeah, me too.
You know,
Racially motivated, but okay.
Oh my
yeah,
god.
also misogynistic, also. But
Man,
yeah,
I can't wait to see the hood, man. That's
oh, dude, shut up.
You said it.
You literally set him up
Dude.
for that one, bro.
Dude, his name is the Hood. What am I supposed to? Everyone,
You
all
set him
5 of
up,
you.
bro.
Google
He
Hood
said
right
it. I don't
now.
know what to tell you.
Google the Hood right now.
I know what the
I-
You
hood
will not get
is.
pictures of. You will not get pictures of the Marvel character. Don't put Marvel in front of it. Just look up the Hood.
No, I know what the hood is.
What?
I
Or
knew,
who?
I knew exactly what you were doing when you said that. I knew exactly where
I
I was
hate
going to
you.
go.
I hate Peyton. I think I hate Peyton. He's look. Yeah, you know what? Whatever. Next up on my list is Indiana Jones 5.
Hell yeah.
Oh yeah, okay, yes.
Yeah, we're not talking about it. Moving on. Go ahead, Doran.
No.
The
Sorry,
next one-
racially motivated. You can't say that, Peyton. Sorry, racially motivated.
No.
Go ahead, Torton.
I think the next one on my list is actually kind of like a sleeper. Well, I don't want to say sleeper, but it's Infinity Pool with
Oh yeah,
What?
Mia Goth, and I think it's Alexander Skarsgård in it.
yeah. It looks insane.
What?
It looks.
Yeah, Infinity Pool.
It's about
I
where
don't know if I've
like
ever heard of that. Hold on.
this guy, he goes to this town with his girlfriend, and he like runs over someone and kills them, and they're like, well, any crime in this community is like you get the death sentence,
What the
but
hell?
you can
I'm looking
you
at.
can pay someone to make a model of you, or to make a clone of you, basically, to receive the punishment for you.
Yeah.
And it's this like body horror movie. It's directed it's by A. Cronenberg.
Yeah, it's directed
Brandon
by his son.
Cronenberg.
Yeah, by his son.
Yeah, which he looks insane. It looks really cool.
Yeah.
Mia Goth is amazing. So
Yeah,
it's just like,
Mia Goth is on the rise. Like she was already like, you know, she was already a talented actress, you know, before like X and everything, but now because
She was
of
married to
X,
Shia LaBeouf?
yeah.
Unlucky.
Oh god.
she really channeled that into her trauma filled performances.
hmm But Yeah, I think Mia Goth is like one of my favorite actresses right now. I still have yet to see Pearl.
Wait,
Um,
I
I
have
will.
to.
What? So
No, here. Wait, finish your thought. There's something I really need to bring up with y'all and talk about.
I'm just gonna say like I'm gonna I'll watch Pearl like soon because I've been really wanting to watch it. But yeah, Infinity Pool looks pretty cool.
Yeah, I I was just gonna say, because speaking of Shia LaBeouf, okay, I've been getting these things on my like feed, like an interview with John Bernthal and Shia LaBeouf, and it's so you don't know what I'm talking about.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
I saw that. Yeah.
yeah.
And where it's like oh like love like you just need someone to be there for you like whatever, and he's like crying, and I'm like, dude, you know, I don't, I'm like gagged because it's like he like did some like fucked up shit, right? Am I wrong?
I don't remember what he did.
He did some like insane. I mean,
He's
I
an
still
abuser
love
and he's a
Surf's Up.
liar. That's all I know. The
Mm.
context behind those two.
Well,
I'm
then
not
yeah.
sure.
Well, it felt really like weird getting that and like I don't know, like considering what he's done. I mean, I love Surf's Up. Again, one of the best movies ever made, but
Oh my god.
it's true. It literally is. So, but yeah, that thing I've been getting it on my feed. It's just annoying. Sorry, that's like a total segue. If you've seen it and you're listening on YouTube, leave a comment. Leave a comment.
Don't leave a comment.
Leave one for me.
We don't want to hear from you. We don't want communication.
I would. I'll answer.
No, we won't.
I will though.
Whose turn is it?
It's yours.
Oh, it's mine.
yours.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's yours because I went.
Well, let's just do these two together. Just because we're running long. We get Mando season 3 and Ahsoka.
Yeah, I'm
Ahsoka's
really hyped for Mando.
my favorite Star Wars character, so I'm excited for her series and also, continuation of Rebels and whatnot. And then Mando season 3, it looks like the story's getting bigger, more involved with the sort of larger Star Wars universe, but more in a good way and less of a fan servicey way, which I know a lot of people had that problem with Mando season 2. So it looks like Mando season 1 is going to be maybe more self-involved. Although I do think Jon Favreau said that there is still like cameos and surprises, but like not on the level of season 2. Regardless, I'm very excited. This will be peak Star Wars. Like this will be number 1, and that is because Babu Frick is in it. He literally will elevate this to just new heights in the Star Wars universe. Babu Frick is our Lord and Savior, and it is my most anticipated of 2023 for that reason.
Bobby Frickin', he's like, Max Rebo back in my day.
Yes.
We had Max. We had Mr. Rebo, okay?
The GOAT.
And the GOAT. He got blown up in Boba Fett, which made me cry. I cried for a couple of days.
But is that Max Rebo? He could have been his brother. Like, we don't know.
It could have been Dylan Rebo. It could have been Dylan Rebo. And I know there's been a lot of speculation about Dylan, okay? Is he really his brother? Is he a Jawa in a costume? I don't know. I'm not here to set the record straight. I don't work on the Star Wars yet. But if it's Dylan Rebo that died, the universe is better off without him. But Babu Frick, though, is like basically the new Max Rebo. He's basically, and who's as iconic as Boba Fett. But he's actually cool,
I mean, yeah, he is the new Max Rebo. He's just that dude. But will he overtake Max Rebo? No. It remains to be seen. But
Never.
he could. You never know. No. I mean, it'll only be 2 appearances after Mando season 3. But
if they confirm that he died, if they literally in Mando season 3, they're like, remember Max Rebo? He's dead now. I will literally stop watching, and I will actually send like some pretty passionate letters to Kathleen. Because it's obviously her fault.
Yeah, everything's her fault.
She's the only woman. Women don't know Star Wars. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, she's a terrible producer. She definitely didn't produce Back to the Future,
hate women.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah, I hate women except for Bryce Dallas Howard and Ahsoka. Sorry.
It's like, bro, you're sexist. No, I'm not. I like Ahsoka.
I like Ahsoka. She's the best character. It's Star Wars. Like, dude, sorry. What about Mommy Ventress?
What about Mommy Mothma?
What about Biggs? Just kidding. Mid. She died. She got.
What?
Never
What? See what?
I didn't spoil anything. I didn't spoil
No.
anything. I didn't spoil anything. Dude, if you'd watched the show.
This wouldn't be it.
No. You're fine. You're fine.
Fine. No, yeah, big skits. A scene.
Hold on. Did she get like obliterated or like is it just like
No, we're not telling you anything. You had to watch the show.
Dude, she builds a Lego set.
Exactly.
Oh,
In a full frontal scene with Pedro Pascal.
she should have said that in the beginning. Okay. All is forgiven.
Pedro's full frontal, not her.
Well, okay.
Pedro only has one testicle.
What?
In the Last of Us series, I want to hear Pedro Pascal say, "Ellie, you are treading on some mighty thin ice." I want him to say that so bad.
I want him to say, Ellie, that giraffe is not real. It's a hallucination. And
We're in the Matrix, Ellie.
you're gonna die. I'm gonna leave you to die. Sorry.
There's this girl. Her name's Abby. she might cause some problems in the fandom, but you don't need to worry about that.
Dude, Last of Us 2, I love it, except for like how hard it is to kill dogs. Killing dogs in the game.
Like morally or literally
Like,
difficulty?
ethically. Because like
I have no issue.
they literally they program it so that the owners of the dogs scream and cry when they find their dead animal.
That's exactly why I do it on purpose.
Yeah, it gets me kind of hot.
I blow off someone's leg and they're like, Tim, I need my leg. And they're like, oh my God, Jason, what's going on? And then I shoot the other guy in the head. And they're like, nah.
Wait. Okay. You know what? The hot take. Abby's hot.
Is Laura Bailey. I mean,
the
model's not more Laura Bailey. But
the model, not Lauren Bailey. I don't think Lauren Bailey.
I mean, the only people who say she's not hot are fucking haters.
It's true.
Right.
I just think Abby could like lift me up, like pick me up and like helicopter spin me out a window.
She could, yeah.
I'd let her.
What a fucking weird controversy. Ooh.
It's insane.
That's
Really,
another topic. I literally have that written down as a topic, like stupid controversies.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for that. The tea.
Yeah.
The tea. Torrin, are you excited for the tea next year when they try to cancel Chris Pratt a third time?
Yes.
Excited.
Then,
I do wish that he would just come out and say that he supports the LGBT people. That's all he has to say. That's it.
I'm pretty sure he already has, just people have ignore it.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think like Chris Pratt is like, he's fine, But I just can't wait for Guardians 3 to come out and everyone be like, again, with the Chris Pratt stuff.
People be like, it was good. I just wish Chris Pratt wasn't in it. So
Yeah, no, dude, people are like, I don't know if you saw, Holiday Special came out and they were like, yeah, they should just replace him with I forgot his name. He plays Ocean Master. He's a great actor. He plays Ocean Master. He plays
I keep seeing people say they should
Wilson?
Yeah, Patrick Wilson.
Yeah.
I keep seeing people say they should replace him with Jack Black.
What?
I think it's because I don't know, they're both like weird and
Do you
wild.
only
I don't
see
fucking
Star-Lord
know.
as a goofball?
They have to, I guess. I don't know.
It's like, oh my gosh.
But like I saw someone say, is it worth sitting through Chris Pratt to watch the holiday special? Fuck off.
Dude, I understand if you don't like Chris Pratt is fine, but like I don't want to hear it. I didn't ask. I just didn't. And I know you didn't ask for any of my opinions or whatever. It's fine. But like I really didn't ask for that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So like more than you didn't ask for what I'm saying, I didn't ask for what you're saying. So
Whose turn is it?
it's got to be mine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's Will's.
Big Daddy Will. What? Why would you say that, Peyton?
It's true. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Well, things just got a little more tense here on the podcast. Let me just pull up 2023 things. What am I excited? Things to look forward to. I am excited for Rihanna's Super Bowl halftime and also FIFA's Women's World Cup in New Zealand and Australia.
Oh.
Hey.
I
No,
wanna live in
wait.
New Zealand.
Actually though, no, for real though. I'm excited for Atomic Heart.
Oh yes,
Another
I'm
video
so
game.
excited for that.
I am like, I don't know. For me, I'm excited for Mando season 3. I'm excited for Guardians 3. But other than that, for me, it's mainly the games. Um, and I don't know. I just think it'll be so neat. I'm really hoping though also, the Mario movie. Mario movie. Easy clap. So
Mushroom
excited.
Kingdom, here we come.
That's like Linda Belcher. I saw someone animate Linda from Bob's Burgers over that
Oh my god.
read, and I can't unsee it. But Donkey Kong, look, I'm just there for Donkey Kong to be perfectly honest, and for the hope of Wario. But like, I hear they're making a Donkey Kong spinoff movie. I'm so excited. Like, that's just, you know what I mean? That's what I'm there for. But yeah, Mario's close too. Mario and Jedi Survivor are same month. So awesome. March is going to be so cool.
Yeah.
It is March, right? Is Mario March?
I don't know.
Let me see. April. What a stupid missed opportunity. They should have just done March 10th for Mario Day.
Oh, true.
What?
Although, is that a Friday?
Movies released on Tuesdays.
Oh, it is a
Let's
Friday.
see.
Oh shit, they should have.
No, dude. Did they really need that extra month? I mean, I guess. They could have just started a month earlier.
True. Sad.
Seth Rogen's Ninja Turtles movie
Well, yeah.
next year in August. So excited for that. We haven't had a great Ninja Turtles movie or anything in ages.
That's a lot.
I mean, actually, that's wrong. Rise of the TMNT is
Yeah.
really good, but I just want a really good Ninja Turtles movie.
X.
IMDb has James Marsden down as Splinter.
Oh,
What the fuck? That's not real. That's not
it
real.
is real though. Anyway.
I'm gonna just finish mine off real quick. Besides, I mean, we're all excited for Across the Spider-Verse. Everyone knows
Yeah.
that. Besides that, I am excited for Transformers: Rise of the Beast.
Yes.
Looks fucking amazing. I know a lot of people are complaining. A lot of people are complaining about like the G1 look of the Transformers, and they're like, "Oh my god, Baze was so much more better. It was more realistic." And I'm
Ew.
like, realism doesn't make it anything better.
Anyone who
Who's
says
saying
that, it has to be 12 years old. I don't know.
Who's saying that? The Bay Transformers didn't even have silhouettes, except for like Optimus.
By the end,
and
they all look the
Starscream.
fucking same.
They're so over designed.
Exactly. Yeah.
Horrible.
Especially Primes by the end of like the last night.
Yeah.
Like his was just like it was super duper over designed.
I was gonna say I really like his design in the first movie, but
yeah, it's solid. It's
Travis Knight's fucking look was amazing.
Oh god, the Cyberverse,
Cybertron.
the Cybertron scene. Yeah, I got
Yeah,
confused
so
with the
good.
Cyberverse show, but yeah,
But that was just incredible. But yeah, I'm really excited for like Rise of the Beast. It looks so good.
Yeah. I'm just gonna speed through the Marvel ones. Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. I'm fascinated by this because I'd like to see, number one, what Peyton Reed will do without being, as he puts it, the palate cleanser, which he has been. So I'm really curious to see that, and obviously Kang for the first time technically. Also the Marvels, which I was like, I like Captain Marvel. But getting to see Captain Marvel, Miss Marvel, and Monica Rambeau, whatever moniker they're going to choose for her, in the same film, bouncing off each other with what's probably going to be a bit more of a bubbly Brie Larson. I'm pretty friggin' excited for it, actually. Also directed by, what's her name? Torn, what's her name?
What? For who?
The director of the Marvels. What's her name?
Oh, Nia
DaCosta.
Yeah, Nia DaCosta.
Yes, I think I'm very excited for her to be directing it. I think she'll do a great job. So I'm pretty optimistic for the films, the MCU films coming out this year. But like also like Secret Invasion, Loki season 2, like you don't have. I think those are pretty safe bets. So I'm pretty excited for those two.
I'm excited for like surprise specials. Hopefully we get like a surprise special.
Nah.
Yeah.
And then my last one is Shazam! Fury of the Gods.
Yep. Same.
Yeah.
Tor, was that your entire list after Transformers?
Yeah.
Wait,
right.
I will say one thing. We need to organize an in-person podcast next year, all three of us, then film it for YouTube.
Oh no, I'm not doing that.
See, I've been saying that from the beginning, but Peyton over here,
just one. You can wear a mask.
He wants to keep his and he wants to keep his face closed. It's anonymity.
Hey, Peyton,
Or can't even say anonymity.
I can't say it.
Yeah, anemone. Boom. Anyways,
yeah, anemone.
We can just have you have a cool little stand-in for you, like an action figure. Like you don't have to really be there, but it would be cool, to have like a cute little set and like be all together. And then also when we're done, we can like go to the mall or something or watch a movie.
Oh God.
Maybe we can plan it around a movie where like we hang out, we watch the movie, and then afterwards we record the podcast immediately to gather our thoughts.
Yeah, we could do that.
It's my dog. Y'all hear that?
Barely.
Yeah, bro.
She needs to shut up.
Oh.
Yeah. I'll get the bat.
Oh my God.
Sec. Yeah, 1 sec.
Well, while he's doing that, is that the show?
No,
that is the show.
Stop it.
All right. All right. Well, thank you everyone for listening to the Avengers podcast. If you want to follow us, we're at Avengenerds on Twitter. That's AVENGE nerds, all one word. If you want to follow any of us, you can reach me at @itzenith_ on Twitter. Where can they reach y'all?
Well, they don't have to follow me. They can just follow our social medias.
But what if they want to follow you?
What if they want to follow me? I mean, I guess just at Touring Guy on Insta.
Oh.
I'm at TWORCK770, and that's it on pretty much everything. So just follow me. Also Chaos Controlled on Twitter. Or no, Chaos Blasted. I had to change it.
Why'd you change it?
Because it's funny, because it implies weed.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Well, also, so follow them, follow our, socials on
follow
Insta.
Peyton home at night.
Yeah.
He's alone.
Follow us on TikTok, unless it gets destroyed by the government.
Me on PlayStation. Add me on Fortnite, please. Add me on Fortnite. I love Fortnite. Please add me on Fortnite.
Will is 12 years old. All right. We have a Discord too, if you'd like to join the conversation there. Those will be linked in the show notes. You can also check out our link tree for any additional links you may be interested in. You can also review the show in-app on Apple Podcasts. If you could leave 5 stars in a review, it would really help us out. Thanks again for listening to the Avengers podcast. We'll see you next week.
Later.